Not only goes this way, it actually goes this way too?
Yeah, so the back will flip up like this. The front will also flip up in the reverse direction, so if you want to like hang out and look that way. And then it'll also Murphy up as well, so you can, in some of our van layouts, you can walk all the way through.
What is up, everybody? I'm doing an amazing tour with everybody here today. I've got Ryan and I got Ashley. They're gonna show this amazing company and van. And I actually don't know why I've never had Limitless vans on my channel before, but here we are today. It is one of the best and nicest designs that I've showed. So here we go. Ryan, why haven't you been on my channel, my man?
Well, I don't know. I was a little shy to come up and introduce myself to you, but I'm finally getting to meet the real Jared.
Oh my God.
So thank you for coming out here all the way to North Bonneville.
Yeah, Limitless Vans, you've been in business for how long now?
Since 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
And roughly how many vans have you done?
So we do about 10 vans a year. So I think we're going on close to 45, 46 right now. So we're just getting started.
And when did you join the team, Ashley?
December of 2021.
Now, guys, Ashley's not mic'd up because Ryan's gonna be in the tour, so hopefully that came through. So 2021?
Yeah.
Excellent. 10 vans a year, and I would consider it high end.
Yeah, I would too.
Okay, high
I'd say
end.
they're the best vans in the world, actually, Jared.
Oh my goodness.
No. We aim
You were
to
just
be.
praising
Someday.
other companies.
Someday.
Someday, okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna tour this one today, and this is actually a client van.
This is.
So we're not going to talk direct pricing because it's just not cool with a client van.
Yeah.
But what does Limitless Vans kind of start at, or what's your range at?
Yeah, so we start at about 145,000, not including the chassis.
So build, yes.
Yep, for the build, and then we go up from there. But that price does come with quite a lot for a starting van.
What does it come with there, Ryan?
I'm glad you asked that, Jared. It comes with aftermarket tires, so either KO3, KO2s, Wild Peaks. It comes with a lift kit, or a suspension kit, I should say, usually Van Compass or Agile Off-Road. It comes with a rear tire carrier, and it comes with a low-profile roof rack as well.
And then the build, that's where it kind of can all fluctuate.
And then the build, it fluctuates. So on the interior, what you're gonna see is a really nice dinette, fully functional with induction. It'll have a sink. You'll have your bed. You'll have a really, really robust electrical package, 10 kilowatt hours of lithium. Big 3,000 watt inverter. So you're gonna have a fully functional, very nice living van for that
All right,
price.
well, not to call you out of the 50 or so vans that are on the road, how many actually came in at that base price?
We did a lot more of those back in the beginning. So yeah, they have gone every year. It's just been like, it's just getting crazier and crazier.
Clients tend to add on as they go on.
Yeah, and so we started off with doing a lot more transits, and those builds tended to be a little bit less expensive. And now we do like 9 out of 10 of those are sprinters now. So it completely flip-flopped. And our sprinters are usually on the 170 platform. So they're really big, and our sprinter clients just kind of want everything on it. So.
Okay, well, that brings up another point. You obviously do sprinters because it's behind you, and you mentioned transit. Is those the only two chassis you build on?
Yeah, good question. We build on the transit and the sprinter. All the sizes for the sprinter and the transit, and that's it.
I like to go on the outside in the end, but if you want to do outside now, we can.
Sure.
You already talked about, you already upgraded suspension. On this one in particular, I believe you put the...
Yeah, this has the Van Compass 6.3 kit on there. Couple extra goodies as well. So this does come with the Baja inverted rally strut, which we are now putting in all of our sprinters that are 170 because it handles so much better with that inverted rally strut. We also do in the back the big Opturate spring, which holds the weight of these vans really well.
So it's like what, the 6,000 pound rated or whatever? Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then it's actually adjustable too. So you can take out, I think it's called the APS setting. So you can kind of adjust the rate. So suspension is really finely tuned and dialed with the big vans that we do here.
I actually just noticed that it looks like you have a gray tank underneath.
Yeah.
I didn't realize it was outside, but I mean, we're on the outside, I can talk about it.
For sure. So the only tank we do on the outside of the van is the gray tank.
It looks like you got the electronic ball valve there.
Yep, so you can control that from inside the van. You just push a button, gray tank's gonna dump.
And then you have the storage, I don't know who makes those, the storage bins here in the back?
Yeah, the Agency 6 storage lockers. I love them because they look really cool.
Yeah, they
Don't
do.
tell anybody that. I think they just look great. But they are a good place to store your dirty or your stinky things. If you have oil or something like chain lube for your bikes.
You got ropes, something that's just kind of there.
Yep.
Yeah, and then moving to the back, actually looks like you, this client in particular, kind of went a little high end on a bike rack.
Yes. So if you're my size, which is not very tall, about 5'8", 5'9".
I was gonna say, you're my height, yeah.
Like anybody, if you're 6'5" or shorter, getting bikes from here down to the ground is very difficult on the Sprinter. So being able to do this, right now it doesn't have the battery in it. So you put the little DeWalt battery in, just push a button, it drops down to like hip height. So
it's
really easy
cool
to load and unload. Really cool. It's an Limitless product. We've installed, I think, 3 of them now. So
They're pricey.
they're pricey, but customers are willing to splurge on that stuff.
You get what you pay for.
Yeah.
As we move over to the driver's side, we're the tire carrier, sure, it's Owl, whatever, all good. But as we move over here, I wanted to talk about what you actually have exclusive just for your clients, which is that roof rack and side ladder.
Yeah. So since pretty much the beginning, one of the first things we developed with our in-house metal shop was a roof rack. So we wanted it to look good and impressive and also give kind of a unique look to a Limitless van. So you can't really get these anywhere else other than buying a van with us. They're very lightweight and you can walk up there. There's nice decking. It's really easy to mount your solar panels or your internet, your Starlink. Everything up there is pretty functional. So
I noticed that you did something a little bit different with your ladder. It looks like you can actually step on it.
Yeah, so we made really nice big flat platforms, so you're gonna be able to like step and not lose your grip.
Yeah.
So a lot of people at the van shows have commented about how easy it is to get up there.
Can I see your power system from the back or no?
Yeah, you can kind of see some of it. So let's open that up.
So the reason I started on the back because of it's friggin' awesome back here.
Our standard electrical kit is 10 kilowatt hours of lithium. So everybody knows 12 volt. So that'd be the equivalent of 800 amp hours of lithium, 12 volt. This is a 48 volt system though. Everything
Do you
in
always
here.
do 48? Sorry, do you always do 48?
I'd say the last year and a half is when we converted over to 48.
Not 24. You skipped right over 24.
We did 24 for a period of time. Then as soon as 48 came out, we hopped on right away because a couple of reasons. The main one for us was just the massive secondary alternator that charges at 8,000 watts, which is something we can only get with our 48 volt system. What that equates to with the 10 kilowatt hour system is about 1% per minute at high idle. So it's a really fast
while you're
recharge rate.
driving.
While you're driving. There's a high idle kit on this. So you can start this, it has an auto start. So if your batteries get below 30% or whatever you program it at, your van will automatically turn on and high idle and recharge.
Do they have dogs? Do they have animals that they keep in the van? And that's why it does that?
Correct.
Okay.
So a lot of our customers are very concerned about their pets and they want to make sure that power is never going to be an issue. So with that secondary alternator, a high efficiency AC, they're taken care of.
I saw you at the most recent show I was at, and you actually had this entire thing pulled out.
Yeah.
And this thing seems like it's a camper's dream.
Yeah.
Somebody that loves grilling.
So this customer this whole van was built custom for her. She hasn't even let her husband drive it yet, which is pretty awesome. She has so many forms. She has induction, she has gas all up in the front, and then she has a Traeger and a Blackstone grill as well, and then a rear refrigerator as well.
See, all that is amazing.
So, yeah, she can choose to cook however she likes in here. Eventually, we'll be building a custom rear kitchen as well for her.
Really?
Which will be exciting.
I mean, I've seen somebody have a Traeger. I've seen somebody have a Blackstone. Never two.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
she's my type of girl.
Yeah,
I'm pretty happy about it.
And then you have another 500-pound slide that comes out, and that's just for gear, I take it?
Correct. For gear, for tools, for whatever camping stuff you want. If you want to put a bike in here, you could. Our bed system, because these are a little bit taller glides than our normal pull-out trays. Mm-hmm. So if you wanted to put a bike in here, technically you could by lifting up our bed. You can store, something with a little bit higher handlebars too.
Now, I know a lot of people are very intrigued with your bed system in particular.
Yeah.
Again, that's one of those Limitless Vans exclusivities.
Yeah.
Where nobody can get it unless you buy Limitless Vans.
Yes, I know.
No, it's fine. I'm okay. I love that. But who the heck came up with this?
That was after years of trying to make something work, and it would just add on to it iteration after iteration. And then at actually one of the van shows, one of my buddies, Peter from Rover Van, he came by and he's like, how cool would it be if it just like flipped up like a Murphy bed? I'm like, you can't do, wait, maybe you can do that. And so we're able to actually flip this up as a Murphy bed as well. So
it not only goes this way, it actually goes this way too?
Yeah, so the back will flip up like this. The front will also flip up in the reverse direction, so if you want to like hang out and look that way, or just get stuff from inside the van that's in the garage, you can. And then it'll also Murphy up as well, so you can, in some of our van layouts, you can walk all the way through.
Or somebody wants to put a motorcycle back here.
Exactly. Exactly.
Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't know it did that too.
Yeah, it does.
You got a lot of moving parts in here.
It's a magical bed.
And you can see who makes that mattress with all the different seams in there. It's Rome Rest.
Rome Rest loves
they must,
us.
I was about to say, they must love these calls from you.
I send them a very specific SolidWorks rendering of exactly what I want. And,
who's your guy? Is it Davin or is it Josh?
All of them. So Josh and Davin, we're good buddies with at the show. And then
John.
It's Shauna. And Shauna is the lady who's like, I'll give them something impossible.
Shauna's Queen Bee over there?
She's the one.
Yeah, nobody messes with Shauna,
She's
everybody.
The one.
It looks like you have that water on that side.
Correct.
And you have an outdoor shower with one of my favorite shower inputs.
Queen size camper,
Encore.
Aqua.
Yeah.
Yep, that's a cool little hookup.
Yeah.
Aqua's a cool hookup. 40-gallon fresh water tank. We make the stainless steel water tank in-house. We make the beds in-house, all designed here, and then fabricated, and then powder coated, all in-house. So we have a lot of tools at our disposal.
And then you don't do any rear boxes or anything, but maybe in the future. I don't know. They are a pain.
They're a pain, and there's so many other good companies out there. It's just we're pretty vendor agnostic. If you make a good product and our customer wants to put it on their box.
What did you call it? Vendor agnostic?
Vendor agnostic, right? Isn't that the right term?
Is that the right term? Interesting. I like it. I've never heard it before.
Yeah, like I'm not like set. I'm only going to use Owl, or I'm only going to use Rover. Like if they make a good product.
Luminous, whatever.
Luminous. Yeah. If they make a good product and our customer wants to put it on, we have good relationships with all those vendors. We'll make a roof rack, but we have no issue putting, if you want to put, Flatline Van Company or Backwoods rack on, we can do that too.
Sure. Well, I think without further ado, we got to step inside this beast.
Let's do it.
Yeah. So, do you want to leave the bed up that way?
Yeah, we'll leave it up that way.
Can we close the back doors?
Yes.
So we can see it. Can we do that? And while you're closing it, you actually not only have the struts.
These struts.
The wind struts.
Are awesome. They are in every one of our Sprinters now. Since they came out, I put them in, and they just, when you open the door, doesn't it make it look like it's worth 10 grand?
You are obsessed with these screens, apparently.
Yes.
And I've heard of the company, but I haven't seen much of them.
Bugwall is a United States company. They're out of South Carolina, I believe. They are awesome, and they've custom made this for our galleys.
Oh, nice.
So you're able to do your cooking out here if you want to do cooking. So we have a little gas stove insert that pops in here as well. So you can cook your stinky stuff or bacon outside if you want.
What is up with this client and cooking?
I know.
Is she a chef?
I don't know. She hasn't cooked anything for us yet, so maybe we'll ask her.
Okay.
But air here, and then as you kind of walk in, you have our nice custom
illuminated
lit step, illuminated, and then every single van gets its own like custom trim down there, because every van, as you know, is slightly off, and we pride ourselves in not showing gaps and cracks as we build. So,
and I'm gonna have to get this in B-roll, but it looks like this client went even further all out because she got Shieldman seats.
Yeah, I don't sell very many vans a year, but I try to sell those seats. I don't have the best of backs, but as soon as I sat in one of these for a 10-hour trip to California, I was sold. So I tell my customers, if you are going to splurge on anything, get those seats, because they are magic.
Especially if you get the extended fuel tank. Does this have the extended fuel tank?
It does.
So there you go.
Yep.
So extended fuel tank with these seats are going to be life-changing.
Yep. Just keep on going.
Double
you can
armrest?
pass right through California if you want to.
You
can. They say it's like a 700-mile range.
There's a lot of things happening here that people cannot see.
Yes.
I want to touch on the magnetic
Got some
glassware.
weird things like
I want
that
to touch
in
upon the seat that's right to my right here. I want to touch upon literally everything. So we're going to have to go through it.
Okay.
Piece by piece.
Okay.
Here we go.
Let's do it.
So
seating, we use the Wilderness Vans bifold seat. We
spoke
love
very
this seat.
highly of them.
I do. So Wilderness Vans is out of Canada. Ryan Earl is an awesome guy. I always enjoy working with him. So we actually developed our swivel seat base back in 2021, 2020.
Yeah.
When we first started, because I had twins, and I realized that it's really hard to use these vans effectively when you need to bring your kids along. So my metal fabricator was just like, this is dumb. And he like disappears for 3 hours, and he comes back and he has a swivel idea. So we ended up making this swivel seat base, and since then it's been a huge seller for us.
Is it hard to swivel right now if I ask you to swivel?
No, I could swivel it for
Yeah,
you. You want to do that?
Yeah.
Let's do that. So if you can get all this in frame.
I will try.
So this right now is in like hangout mode, right? So you have room to walk up and down the aisle.
It's like when you get to camp.
Yeah, when you get to camp, you're not like, your hips aren't getting in the way and banging things. So when you get to traveling on the road,
Especially because I believe it's illegal to sit that way.
Yeah.
You have to sit forward from
and
the
it's
back.
super dangerous. You get like in a 5 mile an hour bumper,
It's gonna-
you're gonna bump on your heads, and it's not gonna be good. So just swivel that around there, and you are back to safely traveling down the road.
And you can go front and back with that. You can actually move it forward, backward, the whole
Yep,
line.
you can move it forward and backwards.
Well, what's
There's a
interesting is that there's enough
slide
room,
on there.
whoever designed this swivel, there's enough room for you to still pass by there.
Yeah, so that's what I love about this van in particular, is this layout. So in this layout, you have a pretty narrow galley.
Yep.
And we're able to achieve that by using this refrigerator. So usually our refrigerators are in the galley down here. It means a 25-inch wide galley. This is a 19-inch wide galley because we can get this slim isotherm fridge freezer
Okay.
up on this side. So I think this is going to be super popular. This is the second van we've ever done with this refrigerator freezer combo, but like you can still like get by here pretty easily.
Wow.
Have a lot of room in the aisle.
And how is this base? And we're going back to this chair for a second. We're
Yeah.
going to go back to our refrigerator in a minute. But this base is it bolt through? Like I see an L track down there.
Yeah, so we have options, right? So this we use with L-Track. It's also compatible with the Smart Floor as well. So if you have a Smart Floor system, our seat bases will bolt into that.
Is that what's in
L-Track
here?
as
Is a
well.
Smart Floor?
This is not a Smart Floor. So this
Okay.
is our own floor that we use. This one does not have a heated floor, but we put heated floors in all the time.
What? This
Yeah.
one doesn't have the heated floors. It has literally everything else.
I told her splurge on the seats.
No, you did. Did you? Is that
I
what you said?
did. If you're gonna splurge on the seats.
I don't know. I might have leaned
on.
on the floor on that one, but I with you. Do you mind rotating that back?
Yeah.
Just so we can. Yeah.
Kind of see the whole process.
I mean, sure. I mean,
a little-
I'm putting you to work, dude.
Making me work.
And as that lagoon spins out of the way, I actually noticed you made a little device here to kind of like keep it on the side right here.
Yes, this is actually a product we buy.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, so this is CA Vans. Is it, I'm blanking on the name.
Canyon Adventure.
Canyon Adventure Vans.
This
Canyon
is what we have
Adventure
Ashley
Vans.
here for, everybody. This
Seriously?
is great. She knows all.
I have forgotten all the, I have so many numbers in my head, I don't remember anything anymore. it feels like.
And it looks like the lagoon tabletop actually matches the counter tabletop,
Yep.
which is probably a Corian if I had to guess.
Correct. This is a Corian, I believe it's called Windswept Prima.
Okay.
See, I remembered that.
Why is there a strip in the middle?
So, on these vans, there is a magnetic bar package we can
Magnetic
add.
bar package.
Yes. So,
Not like bar like this, like bar like drink.
bars and drink.
Got it.
So, we have special glasses here, and throughout the van we
You mean
have.
that's acrylic, right?
This is crystal. This is a crystal
That's
glass.
real glass.
Yeah, with a magnet built in, and
This is not real glass. That's glass, everybody.
yeah, and so you can enjoy your drinks on the road.
That is
We don't
amazing.
encourage that, but you can. And then there's certain areas throughout the van that
When you get
this-
to camp, when you get
to camp where you're, you have places where you can store your magnetic items, so they're not going to be bouncing around.
So there's a magnet in there as well. Oh, that's a
This
magnet.
is metal,
That's
and there's
metal, yeah.
magnets on the bottom of these glasses.
So does that mean are the magnets on those Yetis as well, or?
Yeah, so
There
on
are.
these Yetis, we also have a magnetic pad.
That's so cool.
So it's not gonna, when you're driving, like these stay here. They're not gonna be making noise down the road. They're not gonna be bonking into each other, which
Because
drives
they're all
me
magnetic,
crazy.
and there's another metal up there.
Yeah, and this is where the glasses live. If you wanted to add more.
Pretty much, you could do anything metal
Yeah, exactly.
and put it onto.
So like when I'm building these vans, it's nice to have you know, some magnetic surfaces you can stick stuff to.
Okay, so it's interesting. You actually just showed your upper cabinet.
Correct.
By the way, safety, like it. You got the carbon monoxide smoke detector.
Nice. Yep.
I think, right?
Yep. Exactly.
Okay. So technically, I'm not going to do it because that's real glass, but that can take off and magnet onto the side of
For
your...
sure. For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's not aluminum, because
this
aluminum
is-
is not a conductor of...
Exactly.
Right.
Exactly.
So-
So this is our upper overhead cabinets are thin gauge cold rolled steel, and
You and
we
I had a
do
long
that-
talk about this.
Yeah, we do that for strength. Aesthetics is obviously a big thing as well, but when it comes down to like weight savings, there was only about 10 to 15 pounds total of weight savings.
As in, these are 10 to 15 pounds heavier.
They'll be 10 to 15 pounds heavier than aluminum.
Got it.
And also, we couldn't build them in aluminum and have them look this good and be as strong. So we decided to go with the cold rolled steel. All the wood panels are like a foam core, so they're
Okay.
actually pretty lightweight. Like, as you know, all of these are mounted to the ceiling, which has internal infrastructure, bolted, riv nutted to the van. So like having these be extremely strong and sturdy is going to be really important.
Yeah, you could, I mean, so bodies can hang off of that.
Yeah, like we
Okay.
do pull-ups on these
Yeah.
just for fun.
But just to get a workout
Yeah,
in.
exactly.
Yeah, your guys need to get good workouts in.
Yeah.
You use a fabric, it looks like on the walls here and as well as there.
Yes.
And then on your cabinet fronts, again, you use one of my favorite products. Because you are, in your background before Vans, were what?
I was a project manager at a large cabinet building shop, and we do wood cabinets, metal cabinets, acrylic. We do everything.
Okay.
Yeah, and so mainly we did high-end stores. We did a lot of airport work, so like the Gucci's or Versace's you'd see in airports.
Something really interesting. By the way, that the laminate is a Phoenix.
Yes.
I love it. And you use a bamboo as a carcass.
Yeah, so on the exterior of these cabinets is all bamboo. So our drawers are bamboo, but like the actual bones on the inside
Yeah.
are a Baltic birch with
Oh, really?
cabinet liner. So a little bit lighter weight on the inside, but you never see that. I really like using bamboo on the exterior because you don't have to worry about what is it called?
Edge banding.
Edge banding. Thank you. Edge banding all these edges.
And all your drawers are bamboo. All your drawers are 1/2-inch bamboo.
Yep. We have 1/2-inch bamboo drawer boxes, 3/4-inch everything else.
I actually like that you didn't have to edge band them. Number one, I love the reveal of the bamboo,
Yeah,
but
thank you.
also that's probably the number one place where it does start to delam.
Exactly. That's what we found. So we ended up just not doing that whole thing, and you get to show like how beautiful the bamboo is too.
I love it.
So
You actually did a really cool thing with your flip up right here.
yeah. Do you want to see this?
Yeah, I do.
I might even have a surprise that you don't know about.
Well,
you
actually, you showed me.
Did
and, you did. So there it
Nice.
is right there.
Boom.
Just
So
a
you
little,
don't have to scratch your nice countertops.
which it's really hard to stretch Corian anyways, but
Yeah.
I feel you. Inset cooking.
Yeah, so you have an option to either have it inset or you can, we have other customers who just want to like take it out and store it somewhere.
Okay.
I personally love inset because it's really hard to scratch glass.
Yeah.
So like I just use it as a countertop surface and it seems to work fine.
The sink, obviously, it's is what it is.
Yep, we use different size sinks, different types, so we're not set on any one type, but this is a good deep one.
And before we go to the shower, is there a shower? No, there's no shower in here. Oh, there is a shower.
There is
Before
a
we go to that, I was actually going to talk to you about what you use for the electrical system. We went over the system itself.
Yes.
Massive system.
Yeah.
But your software, is really cool. I like it.
Thank you. So Garmin integrates really well with Victron.
Yep.
We use a company called Artec that kind of helps us just consults with all of this. And they have a really good interface where all of our controls and all of our monitoring is all on one screen.
Artec, not the letter R. It looks like ARTEK.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so they have helped develop this system with us to make a really robust 48-volt system where you just have one screen that is...
That whole thing is you just took it right off the wall.
Yeah, just magnetic, clicks right in. So you can bring this up with you, walk around with it.
Technically, I think you can even have another mount like up here
Correct.
if you wanted it in the front.
Correct.
Okay.
So this would be a great way. You can either have another screen altogether. We have two screens in here, so this is a mirror of the screen in the back. So if you're in your bed, you don't have to get up. You can just do all you want right there.
Is that so? I don't see any switches in here. Does that handle all the lighting? And it handles all the.
It does handle all the lighting. All your 12-volt switching is taken care of here, interior and exterior. We also have your exterior lighting and some other switches up in the driving area. You can kind of see that really cool switch plate up there.
Let me ask you this one. Is the electronic ball valve connected to that?
Yes.
Is it really?
Yes, it is. So
you don't have to show it. That's really cool.
Dump valve right there. You can push that button, let it flow.
And there's let it, because you're 75% on that gray tank there, bud.
Yeah. No, that's the freshwater tank.
Oh, that's freshwater tank. Excuse me. Okay.
Yeah. So we still have plenty of.
So you have sensors in the fresh.
Sensors in the fresh, yeah. And
Okay.
we don't have anything in this van for the gray tank. But
Yeah, you pretty much know when it's there.
you know when to go.
Yeah, you know, and
there's an overflow valve too if you really have to just let it run.
There you
so
go.
You'll be safe.
Just beautiful aesthetics, by the way. This is
Thank
a
you.
very, very pretty van, everybody.
Thank you.
A ton of storage, and then we're going to get to that shower.
Yeah. So yeah, this is awesome. I love her design here. So we have,
Wow.
you know, it's a used van. She's been living in it. We actually have a wrap-on Trekker toilet here.
That was one of my questions. So what did you use for a toilet? And that's what the toilet is right there.
This is a wrap-on Trekker. Yep.
How do you feel about it?
I love it. Customers have really loved it once they get the hang of it.
Yep.
Maybe there's a little bit of a learning curve.
I
but
actually have one.
Okay. Did you have a little learning curve?
I did. So I have one for my truck that everybody saw on camera, but I think they're great. For somebody that's an overlander, you need to plug it in.
Yes.
In a van, or you can wire it in. It's not a big deal.
Exactly.
I'm waiting for a company to come up with a urine diverter plus the bagging.
Yes. Bring them both all together in one.
But I do love this.
Yeah.
Because it folds up like a suitcase.
It's very easy for big vans, right? And it's
Yeah.
100 flushes. It doesn't take up as much space as other toilets, which are really good.
The
Lavio
dry
dry flush
yep.
is really good, but it's big cassettes you have to bring with you, and
Yep.
there's only 15 flushes, so
And
price per flush is cheaper on this.
A lot cheaper, actually. And I think they actually, the company Wrap-On actually, I think came out with another one.
They did a little bit less expensive.
And it looks better.
Yes.
It looks like a toilet.
Yep.
Instead of a box.
Yeah, it's amazing the conversations you get into with van building.
Yep.
How often it goes to how are you going to poop?
Well, I always, like in my videos, I always, for some reason, all the comments always go to the pooping.
Yeah.
Because everybody poops.
Yep.
Showering. Storage is a big thing. Power has kind of become obsolete at this point because it's like everybody knows it.
Insane
Yeah.
amounts of power. Yeah.
And then it's just aesthetics.
Yeah.
So, but like pooping is always on that list.
Totally.
And then speaking of cleansing yourself, you
Shower.
have a shower.
Yeah, so we make a full-size shower where you can walk in, which is great. Not everybody wants that or needs that. This is, I think, a great solution. It's almost a compromise. So this thing takes up about that much space in terms of depth of the van. This folds down, and you guys have probably seen Tetra van showers before.
Some have, some haven't. I like to see people open them up. I honestly, that white powder coat is
It's cool.
chef's kiss right there.
So we get it from Tetra van usually in raw form, and then we'll powder coat it ourselves to match whatever powder coat goes in the van.
yeah, because you have an in-house powder coater. Yeah,
we're
that's
kinda
not
lucky.
fair, man.
So we take advantage of that,
Yeah, you
and
do.
we make it look a little bit nicer. But yeah, this. Don't make me set it up right now. It's about a 2-minute process.
I'm not going to. Yeah.
But this whole tent pops up and there has hooks and magnetic mounts throughout the van, where you get about a 30 by 30 rectangle where you can go and take your shower. That becomes your drain pan, and it drains directly into the gray tank right underneath us.
I think for van lifers, I think Tetra van is probably one of the best options for a van because it's like I don't like a dedicated shower.
Yeah.
And I think just having something to tuck away like you just did.
It's insane. It takes up literally, you can see it, like that much space.
Well, let's take a look. There it is. Wow. And it's just, that's crazy.
Yep.
And you just lifted up your bed that your I don't want to call it patented, but it's a
In-house design.
in-house limitless.
So
Limitless.
this van is even more of a custom bed because she will, if she decides to bring her husband, will also bring her 2 dogs.
She decides to bring her husband.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she usually brings her 2 dogs.
Okay.
So there's enough space for all of them to sleep up here. So we actually made this bed. It's just as long north-south as it is east-west.
Okay.
Give or take an inch, about 78 inches long. So we added additional storage under here as well. So you have easy to access storage
Oh, wow.
if you need to on both sides. And then you can flip this up and you can reach in and grab whatever you need for.
And can you use that as a backrest? Oh, just like your back does?
So that's what this one is right here.
Okay.
So this will also flip up as a backrest, kind of exactly the same.
And then
as
you
that
can
is
put
back
it,
there.
you can put that one down, and now you have a view out the back.
Correct. So
Okay.
now you can hang out and chill that way.
Oh, look at that. You also have an open,
Yeah.
the open shelf up top.
Yeah, here, I'll get out of your way.
Yeah,
go
and you can
look at
you can
that.
talk about it while I'm showing it.
So that is kind of nice because it's a little bit
Well, there's the Garmin screen. Yeah.
lower profile. You're not going to hit your head as easily as you would with a big overhead cabinet.
Do you know if
but
they
it's good for
sleep?
books and
Do they
blankets.
sleep this way or this way?
So they sleep east-west, so that's what they've told me, so that their dogs can come up and sleep right there as
Because
well.
look at it. That's a massive amount of space going
Yeah,
this way.
it's a big bed.
Yeah. So they sleep east-west, which is side to side,
Yep.
which is why they have the bump outs.
That's why they have the flares. Almost
Yeah.
all of our vans have flares, even the 170s,
Yep.
because it gives you that additional almost 1 foot. So
Well, lastly, I do want to talk about what is over the bed. I'll flip around so you guys can all see it. Makes it a true 4-season van. I'm actually going to talk about all the HVAC.
awesome.
So you have heating and cooling, obviously, because your toilet alone is $1,500. So you better have a heating and cooling.
Yep. My favorite people that I love talking about is Rixon's.
Yep.
So your power system and your heating system are the things that you're going to be able to depend on when you're out in the snow. So having a quality company that supports you wherever you are with customer service is crucial, especially for your heating system. So we have a Rixon's hydronic system on this.
Not the floor, though. The floor is optional. But
Floor
not
is
the floor.
optional. Yep. So not in this one. No floor heat on this one. Honestly, it's because it puts out so much heat
Yeah.
down here that if you want to have an 80-degree van in the middle of winter all the time, you have it. It just taps in. You guys all know this, but it taps into your fuel tank, just a little bit of a drip, and your furnace runs, and you have.
I think they use.
it's like-
I think on a full tilt, it'll use like 1 gallon over like a 27-hour span.
Yeah, it's
Like
insane.
It's something stupid.
Yeah, and this is a 45-gallon tank, so you can be out for 3 weeks in 80-degree
Easy.
van, and
Yeah.
you'll be fine.
Yeah,
So,
and like the hydronic is best. There's not even a question.
yeah.
Is it controlled by the Garmin?
Yeah. So
Okay.
in this van, go to the HVAC system. You click hydronic. Oh wow. And then you literally just pick which heat source you want.
It looks
So
like
there's-
you guys can't see it on screen, but it says furnace, electric, and engine, which means the engine can actually heat it up as well.
Correct.
Yeah.
So it has those 3 heat sources. So electric you might only use if you're plugged in and your van's in storage.
Okay.
You want to keep your van 50 degrees minimum.
Right. So it's almost like winterizing.
Yeah,
it, but
you
not
can just
winterizing
plug it in, forget about it.
Okay.
So then there's engine heat, which takes the glycol from your engine and can add heat to your vehicle as well. And then we actually have something else on this side called aux zone. We don't have a button labeled for that yet.
Okay.
But what that is essentially if you're in Alaska and you haven't started your van up, it's negative 20 degrees outside. Our furnace will turn on. The Rixon's furnace will turn on, and it'll actually heat your engine block.
Right.
It'll bring it up to temperature, and then you can safely start your vehicle.
You know, maybe you're of my age or not, but we used to have to do that with diesels back in the day. We
Yep.
used to plug them in.
Yep.
Yeah, because
That's essentially what
that's
that
what that
is.
is.
Yep.
Okay.
Now
Yeah.
you have a built-in jet furnace underneath your van.
Now, do you have the jump start? Have you guys
The
done that?
jumpstart battery, the
from
lithium.
from the lithium from your house battery to jumpstart the.
No, I don't
Okay.
have that. I would love to do that.
Okay.
They make a nice aftermarket battery you can do
You
also.
can do that, yeah.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
that is pretty cool.
Yeah, just in case the van dies in the middle of nowhere, you can jumpstart it in the middle of nowhere. And then you have the air conditioner, which is behind me. Is that controlled only by the controls behind me, or is that also controlled?
So
by the
in
Garmin?
this van, it's a nomadic air conditioner. It's a really good air conditioner. It's not as expensive as the Cruise and Comfort. However, the nomadic doesn't ride into the Artec system
Timeout.
as well.
Does the Cruise and Comfort go into the
Yes.
art? It does.
Yes.
Chris
So-
figured it out.
Chris is the man.
Yeah.
So I love using his systems. We have 2 vans that are coming up, like right now, that have the Cruise and Comfort system in it. One of them is a drop-in rooftop unit,
I've seen it. Yeah.
which I'm very excited about. I love getting that cold air up high, and it's very easy to install. and it's going to tie in really nicely to our HVAC system here. So you'll have on this screen what you'd see would be hydronic. You'd have ventilation like your Maxair fan, and then a third option for the cruise and comfort.
It would be air conditioning, right?
Yeah.
Or air cool or something,
Exactly.
whatever that button's going to be called.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's, dude, if you guys integrate that all in the touchscreen.
Yeah. Everything is all in one.
And the best part about it is I'm pretty sure that links to this thing right here.
Yeah.
It does link to your phone.
Yeah, the cruise and comfort. Yeah.
I mean, I'm talking about the whole Garmin.
Oh, yeah, no.
It doesn't.
Not
I thought,
yet.
Oh my God, I thought it did.
No, you had to bring that up.
I'm
Jared
sorry, I
mentioned
did.
it.
I'm
No.
well. That's not a call out on you. That's a call out on Garmin.
I know. So that's going to be something that's down the works.
There's a navigation on there.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
Because you said Garmin, so
Shut up!
Yeah.
It went to that.
Yeah.
Get out of town.
It did.
Let's just. There we go.
There we go. It's too smart for us.
It is too smart.
But
So
yeah,
if
so
I
that
say that
is
word again,
coming.
it'll come up.
Yeah, it should.
Like if I do I say the name or do I just say hey Garmin?
Hey, Garmin.
There it is. That's pretty cool, man. So going back to what we were saying, you can't connect your phone to that. No Bluetooth.
Not yet. No.
Why? Why Garmin? Why?
Apparently that's like way beyond the technology of today. So no,
How?
I'm just kidding.
2025, guys. Come on.
I had that with Red Arc systems. That was the coolest thing back in the day.
Yeah.
Using Red Arc and just like showing people, look what I can do with
Yeah.
my phone. Turns out that wasn't like used as much as I thought it was. Because
It's really not, to be honest with you.
I know. Most of the time people are they're coming here. This is where they're going to do their controls. And if you need to pick it up and move it 6 feet that way, you can.
Yeah. Or you have multi-screen like you have.
Or you have a couple of screens. So we settled and got 2 very nice expensive screens instead.
Well, I've said your name a bunch of times. It is Limitless Vans. However, how do we find you? Do you have a website, YouTube, etc.?
Yeah, so limitlessvan.com. No S at the end, limitlessvan.com. And
Oh,
then-
just van,
Yeah.
not multiples.
Yeah, we just do one at a time.
Okay.
No. we try to do more than one at a time. We have 3 vans going at a time in our shop. Yeah, we're on Instagram, Limitless Van, and YouTube. We have a YouTube channel as well.
You do?
Which is like huge. We love YouTube. So we'll get like every once in a while a cool van like video
Nice.
go off, and it's usually me talking way too much
I
about
think you should
everything.
hire somebody to run your YouTube channel. I'm
should.
just saying.
I should.
I don't know who that would be, but
wonder-
I'm just saying.
Oh, foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing.
I hope.
Yeah, dude. So Limitless, that's plural, but van.com.
Yes.
And then across the board, social media.
You'll find us on Limitless Van.
All right, great.
Limitless_van is our Instagram.
And email and numbers all on there and everything?
Correct.
All right,
Easy
cool.
to find.
And if you call up, you're going to probably get Ashley, actually.
Ashley is so much better than
Or your
me.
wife. Or your wife.
Or my wife, but most likely it's me. Ashley, she's our director of operations.
Great.
And yeah, we'd be happy to talk to you.
Awesome, guys. I can't thank you enough.
Thank you.
There is another tour that we're going to do in the next couple of weeks, but it will come out after this van, everybody. I can't wait to show that one off as well. So
Awesome.
Stay tuned for more Limitless Van, and we're going to see more of Ryan, everybody.
Awesome. Thanks, Jared.
Later, buddy.